Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. I am Dr. Rasti Ibrahim Udak. I am the presenter or the reporter of 4.2. Our topic for today, it's all about the 1935 Constitution, or as known, the CommonWealth Constitution. Before we proceed, let's discuss what is CommonWealth Constitution. CommonWealth Constitution is a political unit in which one founded on law and united by compact of the people for the common good. So, it means the people or the citizen in a certain country has the supreme power to decide for the common good of the nation. Ibig sabihin, ang Commonwealth ay isang malayang bansang nagsasarili. Okay? What is behind in this 1935 Constitution? The first one is Treaty of Paris done American colonized. So, as we all know, the Treaty of Paris was binding of contract to have peace between with the American and the Spanish War. So, they ended their wars through a Treaty of Paris. And after that Treaty of Paris, the American decided to colonize, or the American has the right to govern the Philippines started from the year of 1898 to 1901. Okay? There are two acts of United Congress established for the Philippines. It is considered as effective constitution. The first one is the Organic Act of 1902, or as known as Cooper Act. This act is provided as a creation or for creation of the popularly elected Philippine Assembly, so they are bicameral legislature. When you say bicameral, it has two legislative chambers or rooms within the government. Namely, these are a Philippine Commission, or serve as the upper house. The second one is Philippine Assembly, or the lower house. Organic Act of 1902 was the first organic act that has been established in the Philippines. Next is key provision. There are two key provisions in which this act has. Letter A is Bill of Rights for Filipino. So there is Bill of Rights for Filipino within this Organic Act of 1902. Letter B is there an appointment of two non-voting Filipino resident commissioner of Philippines as the House of Representative of the America, so they will serve as the House of Representative in the US. The two non-voting Filipinos. That is under the Act of 1902. So, Organic Act of 1902 was the first organic act that has been established in the Philippines. Okay, the second act that has been established in the Philippines by the United States Congress is the Philippine Autonomy Act of 1916, or as known as Jones Law. So, this act was an act modified Philippine government, so the structure or the Philippine government has been changed. So as we all know that in bicameral legislature, the upper house was the Philippine Commission. So it was changed to Senate under the Philippine Autonomy Act of 1916. So there is no Philippine Assembly, but rather there is a Senate. The next one is Filipino voters elected Senate members. So the Senate members will be elected by the Filipino voters. And then Under Indies Jones Law, it explicitly declared the United States purpose. It means it is clearly stated there that United States wanted to end their sovereignty over the Philippines. Next is stable government was equivalent Philippine independence. So, as soon as there is a stable government has been established or built within Philippine the government, so that will be the time that Philippine will consider as a independent country. Another act that has been passed by the Congress of the US is the Harry-Hewes Cutting Act 1932. First law setting a specific date for Philippine independence from United States. Ang batas na ito ay batas pangkalayaan na sinuportahan ng misyong Osrox. Tinutulan ito ng pambansang asambleya dahil sa probisyon sa pagtatag ng base militar at paghihigpit sa mga Pilipinong mandarayuhan sa Amerika. This act, Harry-Hewes Act, needs or required an approval the Philippines government, but Manuel L. Quezon didn't approve or didn't agree with this Harry-Hewes Act. Another act is Tidings-McDuffie Act. This act is pangkalayaan na sinuportahan ng misong Quezon. Ayon sa probisyon nito, matatamo ng Pilipinas ang kalayaan matapos ang 10 taon sa ilalim ng pamahalaang Commonwealth, pagbuo ng saligang batas at paghahalal ng mga pinuno ng pamahalaang Commonwealth. Okay, the next is Constitutional Convention. Constitutional Convention means it is an agreement between states for regulation for matters. And this matter is all about establishing informal constitution for the Philippines. That is the purpose of Tidings-McDuffie Act, to establish a formal constitution for the Philippines. That's why they call for a election. And then, the meeting was on July 30, 1934. That was their first meeting and the election happened. And then, so the elected president of the Constitutional Convention was Claro M. Recto. Ang naganap na Constitutional Convention or election na pinangungunahan ni Claro M. Recto ay naaprubahan. Naaprubahan noong February 8, 1935. Ratified by Franklin B. Roosevelt. Who is Franklin B. Roosevelt? Franklin Roosevelt is the President of the United States of America that time. So, he confirmed that the Constitutional Convention was approved on March 25, 1935. The next is National Plebiscite. What is the meaning of National Plebiscite? National Plebiscite means the whole citizen will vote or will decide if they agree or disagree with that constitution they have made. It was on May 14, 1935. So the voting goes on May 14, 1935. And then the first election of 1935 Constitution were held on September 1935, and the elected of the voters as the president in this 1935 Commonwealth Constitution was Manuel L. Quezon. And that's all. Thank you.